Hello D2 gamers and welcome back to another episode of Sniper School. Just in case you missed it, I'll give a quick recap. So, in episode 1, we learned some tips on becoming a sniper if you're not already, and drills you can practice in order to get better at sniping. Key takeaways were learning the maps and sniper lanes, how to identify a sniper lane, and creating muscle memory at head level. In this episode, I plan to add to the things we spoke on in episode 1, so without further ado, let's get started. Now that we have been practicing a few drills from episode 1, let's add a few more tools to our repertoire. Now that the head level muscle memory is there, let's work on identifying our targets first and scoping in, our approach to sniper lanes, and learn how to work around structure. Always try and make the first shot count. The approach is key to making this happen. Let's discuss a few things that can give us a slight advantage on our opponent when getting into a sniper battle. Drill number 1. This drill is an extension of episode 1 where we briefly spoke on the 2-second rule and not aiming down sights for too long. So to ensure that is heavily ingrained into our heads, our first drill today is to work on identifying targets and scoping in. But as before, kill your partner a few times to get their ammo. Once you have about 5 or 6 shots, proceed to the drill. For this drill, we will set up a perpendicular point of a sniper lane. Don't know what a sniper lane is? Refer to episode 1. Have your partner randomly choose one of the 2 lanes agreed upon and take an angle away from you in either lane. While your partner is choosing the lane, aim up in the sky so that you don't see which lane is chosen. And don't cheat the drill by putting on knucklehead radar or ace of spades if your partner is close enough to be picked up on radar. Not knowing which lane your target will approach from or be in is good. It also shows the importance of not aiming down sights already as you enter the lane. Assuming your partner is on the mic with you or in a party, have he or she communicate with you when they are in place. At this time, you may descope. Once you say go, he or she will run at a 45-degree angle away from you or until the lane is cleared, then attempt to take your shot. As in episode 1, we're going to strive for 80% accuracy, and I challenge you to be patient and not give up on the drill until it's completed with the accuracy goal in mind. Once you hit your goal, swap places with your partner if they are also trying to become a sniper or get better at sniping, and repeat all of the previous steps. More times than none, your opponent has also developed muscle memory at head level, so we don't want to approach the lane in that way. Instead, our second drill will cover sliding into the lane and taking our shot. Remember, never peek around a corner already scoped in. Break the structure, identify your target, then scope in. In this drill, we will work on getting as close to the target as possible before we scope in as well. The way we do this is by using the small little up arrow that we see on our screen when sprinting. This little arrow gives us a hint of where our barrel would be pointing once our gun is ready. Now that I've got you thinking, I'll go ahead and answer the question that is lingering in your mind. Yes, this is what we will use when we start to practice no-scoping in future episodes. So without further ado, let's get into it. Drill number 2. The approach. This time you choose a lane and have your partner position at the perpendicular spot, aiming up in the sky far enough away so that they don't show up on the radar while you position yourself on your approach. This is important because in this drill, we need to simulate some sort of timer for you taking your shot, because in a real match, you don't have all day. So, in this drill, we will do this with live rounds from your partner, meaning your partner will be shooting back at you. Have your partner randomly choose one of the 2 lanes agreed upon. While your partner is choosing the lane, aim up in the sky so that you don't see which lane is chosen. And don't cheat the drill by putting on knucklehead radar or ace of spades if your partner is close enough to be picked up on radar. Rinse and repeat this after every shot taken. This will help you develop the skill to identify your targets first, then scope in. Let the games begin. This also puts your partner in a position to get more practice with the drill we completed in episode 1. It also helps them practice not aiming down sights because they have to identify what lane you will be approaching from. The only clue they should have is that you are sliding in, but without knowing from where, this should give you an oh so slight edge that you need to secure the kill first. Again, this is where snapshot comes into play. Make sure you have a sniper with snapshot equipped, or you may struggle with this drill. The person who is training on the approach, kill your partner a few times to get ammo. In this drill, your partner may have to kill themselves if shots are missed due to them only having 2 shots. Remember, only shoot once. This drill will be very difficult to secure 80% accuracy as your partner will be shooting back at you. So just strive to kill him or her more than they kill you. Once you learn to use your up arrow properly before scoping in, this drill will become pretty simple. Last but not least, sniper lanes are usually pretty open, but as we progress, we will need to learn to make the most narrow sight line in sniper lane. Sometimes this comes at the cost of obstruction. So, in this drill, we will practice a drill to learn how to work around it. This drill will probably be the easiest to set up on bannerfall, as with the previous drills. If you don't want to use the bannerfall map, take the concept and create it on a different map. Use the same guidelines and you will be just fine. As before, kill your partner for ammo or until you have at least 5 shots. Whoever is doing the drill, position yourself to the left or the right of the tree stump. This, however, is contingent upon whatever side the mohawk your partner is on, the red or the blue side. If your partner starts on the red side, position yourself to the left of the tree trunk in preparation to move towards blue. If your partner starts on the blue side, position yourself on the right side of the tree trunk in preparation to move towards the red. The trunk represents cover, and if you remember from episode 1, we need to try and hug cover when sniping, being no more than 3 feet from it. In this case, the same cover is going to create a barrier for us. The catch is, in this drill, once you and your partner are ready, your partner gets to choose when he or she leaves. Again, creating the need to not ADS because you could blow your 2-second rule. Once you see your partner leave the pillar on either side, your goal is to try and shoot them before they make it to the corresponding pillar on the opposite side. Remember to work around your cover, which you should be using, and descope and rescope. Just like every other drill, your goal is to aim for 80% accuracy without hard scoping and also only shoot once, making it oh so sweet. That will conclude this episode of Sniper School. So, key takeaways. Learning to identify your target first, then scope in. Learning how to approach your sniper lane by using the little up arrow to get as close to your target as possible before you scope in. And also learning how to work around structure. With these 3 things, you will take your game to a whole new level. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you love this content and you enjoy Sniper School, stay tuned for episode 3. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you get alerts when I post the next episode. Thank you. Pandemic out.